Hello, this is Ben Dunn, founder of Anarchic Press, a published comic book publishing company founded in 1985, still in business even today, coming to its 40th anniversary. Can you believe it? I'm also the creator of Ninja High School, Warrior Nun, and Marvel Mangaverse, among a myriad of other things out there. You can check it out. Do a Google search. Um, so recently there's been a lot of opinions and goings ons and we what do you call it, pushback on this Ed Piskor thing. For those who don't know who Ed Piskor is, he's a comic creator who recently took his own life due to some sort of allegations, alleged allegations. And it was also a YouTube influencer. And there was among many others. I didn't know him, so I have no idea. But the reaction has been pretty interesting. There's an old saying that says it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. And I think there's a lot of people, especially in the comic book community, that seems to delight in trying to virtue, quote unquote, virtue signal, or try to, you know, uh, try to try to push their agenda. Try to push their whatever belief system they have to the point where they will, um, they will chime in their opinions before knowing all the facts. And that's a dangerous thing, I think. And it's been proven here, quite distinctly. When you act on emotion, you tend to do things that would, you tend to do things that may come back to haunt you later on. When you say something, it can't be unsaid. Oh yeah, you can forget, or you can forgive. But for the most part, once you say it, you said it. And it's hard to take it back. That's why it's so important that you think about what you say before you say it, or at least get the facts before you say it. And so many people react. I mean, I'm sure there are times when you have to react quickly, but in most cases, that's not the situation. You know, so I wanted to give a little advice on to my fellow comic creators and artistic creators is to shut up. You know, there's a reason why Anarch Press has been around for so long. It's that we keep our damn mouths shut. We don't go bad mouthing fellow creators. We don't go bad mouthing other publishers. We don't go bad mouthing other creatives because it's bad for business. It's very bad for business. You if someone says something to you that you dislike, you know, take it in. You know, don't try to be confrontational or don't well, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'll tell you what I would do. You can do whatever you want. It's a free country so far. As far as we have, it's you can react any way you want. But I will tell you, everything you do will have a consequence. A lot of people don't think, that they will be, what they do will have any type of consequence. That they're somehow immune to things like that. When you do something, there's always a consequence. You have to decide very, very, very. I mean, just me doing this YouTube video will probably have a consequence. You know, I don't know what it'll be, but I don't think it'll be anything hopefully not too negative, because I just wanted to give you wanted to tell you a little bit of my own personal life philosophy that I use to keep myself sane and keep myself happy. I'll tell you, I'm not a very eloquent man. I don't have a lot of words or vocabulary. I'm not a very, showy individual, who has to get a reaction out of you, has to, tear down somebody else to elevate myself. Because, in the end, what I say has very little consequence or meaning in the grand scheme of things. I mean, in the end, we all are just dust in the wind, We're a part of the cosmic fabric. Sooner or later, all of us eventually will have to join that cosmic fabric. But while you're here, why try and make people's lives miserable? There's no reason for it. I do comics because not for the money, though, quite frankly, I would love it if I, became wealthy. But I've been doing comics for nearly 40 years, and I'm still just a lower middle class guy trying to stay afloat, in this world today. Try to pay my bills like everybody else. Try to, pay the mortgage, buy food, put food on the table. I'm talking, in terms of just living, life to its fullest. I love comics, and I can't imagine me doing anything else but doing comics. So, if anything, what we should learn from this whole Ed Piscor thing is that, what you say and what you do can affect others. I don't know if the people who, quote unquote, canceled him or dancing in delight, but they should really look at themselves internally and see what kind of person they really are. See what kind of people they really are. Because really, in the end, I mean, what are you here for? What is your purpose in life? What is the meaning that you have? So I just wanted to share a little bit of thought on this whole situation, and to call out, the comic community to just be decent. We need to work together. Our industry is already small enough as it is. We're barely staying afloat. We know that we are just a small, tiny, insignificant little speck in the industry, in the entertainment landscape, and so we need to try to work together so that we can survive and maybe thrive. I think if we were to put all our resources together and we helped each other out, there's no telling how big this industry can be. So those are just a little bit of my thoughts. Take it for what it is, And until next time, be healthy, be safe, be happy. This has been Dunn, signing off.